I made my decision to come on Shalem because it was what I knew I needed, because you do so much. You'll be learning, you'll be volunteering. Not only do you learn about other people, not only do you learn about Jewish subjects, not only do you learn about Israel as a whole, you learn about yourself. I can't say that any other program in Israel will offer that.
SHALEM is a unique modern Orthodox program that instills a love of learning and a love of Klal Yisrael. And the way we do that is that during the days we learn Talmud, Halacha, and Tanakh, Machshavat Yisrael, in chavrusas, in groups. We do it in an open environment. But in addition to all that, we believe it's important to give them subjects that help them with their lives and their struggles of being a modern Orthodox Jew.
SHALEM is a very unique program. When looking through the programs, specifically either yeshiva or just going, just spending a year in Israel, just either volunteering on a kibbutz, something like that, I found that SHALEM, sort of incorporated both of what I want. I wanted the yeshiva aspect, where you'd be learning Gemara and stuff that we did in high school. You learn Gemara, Tanakh, philosophy, stuff like that, and at the same time being able to volunteer and being able to do things, being, as I said, Torah Umad, learning Torah and at the same time doing things.
They make you want to make Aliyah, and I got to pay back my stay in Israel. I'm not just staying here. I feel like I'm actually giving back to the country of Israel. And it's like an unbelievable thing.
I volunteer in the mornings in a high school teaching English, tutoring kids, and in the afternoons I work on the Kinneret.
Today I'm working at Lev V'Lev. It's a place for mentally challenged and depressed adults who live around Zarad. And basically we just come here and hang out and have a really good time.
I teach children in high school and in kindergarten, and in the afternoons we do put on plays for the children here in English.
In the kibbutz, we interact with the Israelis a lot. On a religious kibbutz, you're keeping all of the mitzvot. So you have davening 3 times a day. You go to davening before work, so davening's at 5 in the morning. You're working around mincha and you're working around Maariv. Shalem, you're more injected directly into the Israeli culture. You experience it more instead of viewing it.
I chose SHALEM because I knew that SHALEM just really gave you everything and also gave you everything at the same time. Even while I'm working on kibbutz, I still have time to learn.
The students of SHALEM are students who have a desire and love of learning, but at the same time, they want to volunteer, they want to give back to the communities, they want to connect to the communities in Israel. Not only do they volunteer in Yerushalayim, but they do it in Bat Yam, they do it in kibbutz. And by doing that, it gives them the ability to connect the communities, to see different modern Orthodox Jews living a life similar to theirs, but a little bit different. We believe that SHALEM really gives them that completeness, which the name SHALEM hints, Shnat Limud Maseh, and SHALEM means complete.
I like the classes, the fact that they're very varied. It's Tanakh, it's Torah, and it's Navi, but it's also Zionism, and it's also, there's the formal classes that I'm getting credit for, but also Chavruta, and less formal classes, but just something I want to learn.
Being on a program with non-Orthodox kids side by side, it was a very big culture shock. I came from a completely Orthodox community and I learned so much from them. I learned understanding and I learned respect and the ability to have different opinions, but yet kind of all fall back on the same basic principle, which all kind of makes us Jews.
Living on my own has been a new experience. I've gone to camp and stuff like that, but never had to cook my own meals and clean my own room, but most importantly, never had to live with roommates. So that's been a challenge, but I mean, every challenge here, negative or positive, has been great because I learned from it.
My conversational Hebrew has improved a lot over the year. Being in Israel, it's just a giant classroom for Hebrew.
Give me a kiss. Oh, Tuli Lishita.
I wanted a program that gave me a religious experience, but at the same time, it wasn't all about me. It was also about helping the land of Israel, doing something for the land of Israel and for other Jews and not just for myself. So this was perfect opportunity to do that.
The learning and working on kibbutz just embodies Torah v'Avodah. It's a really great ideal to be able to bring Torah to life. Really live the Torah it's an amazing thing.
I decided to come and volunteer at MADA because I thought it'd be something really cool to do. You know, I'm working on an ambulance in Israel. The things that we do really do help people. You really feel like you're giving back to the people of Israel because you're interacting with all sorts of different people all day long.
I helped Israel. You know, I can go back saying I saved a life. I can go back saying I helped in the education of some students.
חדשה נושבת, פורצת מחסומים.
Interesting seeing her in a military uniform, but as a strong supporter of Israel and someone who cares deeply about this country, it's wonderful to see her participate in this ceremony and be part of the whole Jewish people. And I'm very proud of her.
בקרה פנימית, או סתם להשכלה כללית.
I think the best thing about Shalem is the people, because all of us get on amazingly. I've never been with such an amazing group of people. I think it's something to do with the diversity of all the different cultures and the fact that we're all on a program where we really want to learn and volunteer.
This program is diverse because of the people we're with. This program is diverse because we volunteer and we learn and we're immersed into Israeli society. For me, as an Orthodox Jew, that's not a bad thing.
The best kind of Torah is Talmud HaMevi Lidei Maaseh. You can do either Torah or you can do just volunteering. But by doing both, you get more of a complete experience. We want our graduates to go back to the communities and be leaders, to lead their congregations, to show that it's possible to be a real modern Orthodox Jew, to be fully halachic, and at the same time be part of the modern world. To show that halacha is not this frozen entity, but rather it's part of the world. And by doing that, hopefully, B'ezrat Hashem, they could instill Zionism, love of Judaism, and ultimately, maybe even make Aliyah.
קח אותו לאט את הזמן, העולם עוד יחכה בחוץ. קח עוד שאיפה מן הזמן, 2 דקות לפני ההתפתחות. להתמכר ללב המתפרע, לדמיון המתפרקע, לאושר הנוגע, בעומק הכיף. אתה עוד תגלה את העולם, אם תרצה או לא תרצה, יש עוד זמן להשתנות, מן הקצה לקצה. אתה עוד תגלה